to Wild Dav. It's certainly a wild one today. We're in the far north of Scotland on a 4-day canoe camping expedition. The winds are up to 50 miles an hour and we're now stuck on this island. It's about 5 o'clock in the evening, very dark. We're all packed up, ready to go, and we'll be towing the canoes about 400 metres, dropping into another loch and then paddling out to the island for the evening.
You ready?
Yeah!
Go!
Yeah, my worry is iffy in that one, it's sideways.
It's probably all over the place, and if one of us goes in, getting you and the boat back up and the water out of it in that is not going to be...
You're not going to do it, you're just going to have to drag it.
The boat's going to sink, surely.
Well guys, it's been an interesting day so far. We made the crossing through the first loch without any problem. We made the portage without any problems. We've put in onto the bigger loch, too much wind. I don't know how strong, but really strong. We couldn't make any progress, and at one point one of the boats started taking on water, so we had to make it to shore and have a little rethink. So having assessed the conditions, we've decided to camp for the night by the lake shore and try and make the proper crossing tomorrow. So it's a bit disappointing, but on the plus side, we'll have daylight footage tomorrow to show you what that crossing looks like. I have kind of queried how many people we can get in this tent, and tonight we will be rough bivvying. 1, 2, 3, and me, 4. Well, it's 20 past 1 in the morning and it's really cold. There's so much condensation. For those of us that haven't been sleeping in our dry suits, we're now completely soaked, so we've required a full change of clothes and then into our waterproof trousers. But my feet were like blocks of ice. Well, hopefully we get some sleep now anyway. That's the idea. We'll see what happens. Good morning, everybody.
Oh, what a night. What a ridiculous night.
7 AM.
How many died?
Well, some part of me died. I just don't know which part, probably my toes. We are on day 2 of our trip. We didn't quite make it to the island yesterday. The island is over there. I don't know if you can see it. So it doesn't look that far, but with the wind against us, it might be quite a bit of a paddle. Well done, everyone. We made it. Land ahoy. That was a bit windy. How you doing, Dave?
I can't stand up. I can't get any blood to my feet.
It's a very nicely loaded canoe you've got there, as is ours. Unfortunately, the canoes are over there. The campsite's over that hill. Off you go then. Can't really do much on this island without a fire. And to get the fire going, we're obviously going to need quite a lot of firewood. So this is the job of everybody in the party now. We're off finding bits of deadfall and rotten trees, trying to salvage what we can to burn on the fire. So this is a bit of a birch, I think, that's just fallen. So we'll use the saw to portion this up into logs, store it all down there, and hopefully keep us warm and give us something to cook up.
skills well down.
Yeah, well. It's breakfast time. I've got my friends laughing behind me because they don't believe this is possible, but we're going to have a go at baking some apple and pears on the campfire, and then they're going into my morning porridge. So to do this, you'll need a knife, a chopping board, which is the lid of my barrel, an apple and a pear. It should be dead simple. Oh, and a cast iron pan as well. So let's get that on the fire. Get it nice and warm. Right, let's give this a bit of a chop. Right. The apples. That'll do. Get a bit of butter in there as well, I reckon. Give that 5 minutes, let's come back and see how it looks. Porridge. Anyone want to try some? Thanks, Dave. Evening guys, well, it's sunset here in the final for Scotland and it's a good one. Have a look at that. Beautiful.
I feel a bit guilty that I've not taken a photo of it, you've all taken a photo.
Right, this is the recipe for no knead bread, which basically means you should just be able to stir it. So to start with, you're going to need a pan to mix it in, or a bowl. We're going to use the Dutch oven. And then we've got 375 grams of flour. And then to that we add half a teaspoon of fast-acting yeast and 1.5 teaspoons of salt. And to that we add 375 mils of water. And then we're going to use spoon just to give it a mix. Hopefully you can see all of this. Right, so that's more or less done. So we're just going to put the lid on, leave it by the fire for a few hours, and then it'll go in the vestibule of the tent for the night, and then we'll see what we've got in the morning. So whilst we've got breakfast on the go, we'll just come back to this no-knead bread. So we made this yesterday. This you need to prove overnight. It's definitely thickened up. I'm still not entirely convinced it's going to be okay, but what we'll do later on is mix in a bit more flour, see if we can get it a bit firmer, and then we will give it a go trying to bake it on the fire. So we'll see how we go, but there's definitely been some improvement. It was looking a bit runny yesterday. I think we're going to add a little bit more flour just to see if we can turn it into a bit of a dough ball. There's a few dough balls in this group, I can tell you that much.
And there's no need for the bread.
Right. Looking crispy. I think it will be a dense loaf, but a loaf it will be. Hey! It's alright.
Oh yeah.
That's quite impressive though.
Dav, lift it up. It's a bit warm. Good stuff.
It's alright. I think it's all fine. I think it's just a little bit dense. Nice one. Good boys.
Oh yeah.
What's do with it tonight?
So well into our canoe expedition. We're having a bit of a paddle around the island today, so we'll talk about that a bit later, but here I am with my mates.
Welcome to Wild Dav. I'm not Dav.
Welcome to Wild Dav. I'm not Dav and I'm not wild.
Welcome to Wild Dav, and I'm not Dav.
Where is he?
And here he is. It's Wild Dav.
Welcome to Wild Dav. In this episode, we've really gone wild. We're in Scotland! Look!
Can you actually believe this is Scotland in winter? You will do when you see a bit more of the video.
So we're at the tip of the island at the moment. The wind has picked up quite a bit and the forecast does not look good. I think it is forecast to be over 50 miles an hour. But if the winds get any higher than that, then there is the risk that we end up being stuck here a little while longer than we'd expected. We'll have to wait and see what happens. But I mean, there are worse places to be stuck. It's absolutely beautiful. Look at that. Well, it's bedtime now. The day's been quite cold. It's been about 3 degrees for most of the night, and everyone's been bitterly complaining about how cold it is. But I'm in the hot tent, so no complaining for me. And we've had it at a comfortable 16 degrees or so for the last couple of hours. It's bedtime now though, so the fire's just dying down. It's just started to rain. Forecast tomorrow's looking pretty sketchy at the moment. High winds, possibly even some snow, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, it's been an absolutely fantastic trip so far. I'm really looking forward to what happens tomorrow. So the weather is progressively deteriorating. It's getting windier and windier, and we've been watching the waves building on the loch behind us, and I think it's going to get windier still. So this afternoon we are thinking about relocating the canoes to this side of the island, which will allow us hopefully to get out into the wind quickly, turn downstream, and hopefully paddle back to where we need to be without too much problem. The problem with the other side is the wind is blowing directly at you and will make it very, very difficult to navigate to where we need to be to make the crossing back. So logistically it's a bit of a faff. It means all of the camping gear has to be hiked back over to this side of the island. If the wind has picked right up, we expected it to, but when you really feel the power of it, you realise it is potentially quite a serious situation. Look down there. Woo! So I think we've got 40 mph winds now, maybe a bit more. It's certainly picking up. Very exciting. Well, that's what it's all about really, being outside with your friends when it's like this. Just kind of dealing with the situations as they arise. I love it. I absolutely love it. We're out for a walk and you just can't believe how much damage the wind does on an island like this, which is very, very exposed and open to the wind. Just have a look at this. This tree has almost been completely uprooted, and you can, if you look carefully, you can see that it's gently, the whole thing is moving in the wind. It's unbelievable. Ready to go over, and then just above it, that one's already gone, and there's countless others on this island. Really gives you an indication of how strong the wind can be here. Well guys, if you're going to be on the island for up to 4 days, you're eventually going to have to answer a call of nature, which begs the question, how do you take care of that when you're actually in the wild? So let me talk you through the process of going for a number 2. Basically, you're going to need some very important items of equipment. You're going to need a trenching trowel or folding spade, similar to this. You're going to obviously need the things you would normally take to the toilet paper, and in this case, some hand sanitizing gel as well. Then you're going to need to find a location. That location really does need to be well away from any other signs of life. So we've got a camp on this site, so I've come over to the other side of the island, but I'm also staying well away from any water. So I'm well away from the shoreline, and I found myself a secluded spot that's out of the wind and that's up against this rock here. So what I'm going to do is dig a small trench for the toilet, and then when I'm finished, I'm going to fill it back in, and then that's taken care of. It's a bit of an art form. Dig your holes bigger to start off with until you're sure of how to do this properly, and then the holes can get smaller with time. What's the forecast like for tomorrow,
Well,
Pete?
tomorrow it's feels like -11.
Wind speed?
Maximum of 45 miles an hour.
See how the tent's holding up, shall we? Well guys, it's time for bed now. Just listening to the wind outside, it's ferocious, really. Honestly, the tent is just rattling. But it's been super wild and super exciting, this trip. I can't tell you how good it's been. So hopefully if we get off the island tomorrow without any major drama, it'll go down as one of the classic trips that we've done. But anyway, so far we've made it, so good stuff. See you in the morning. Well, that wraps it up, guys. We're on our last little paddle back to the car and then our way back home. An exciting couple of days. We've seen quite a bit, all different types of weather, eaten all different types of food, and generally had a really good laugh. I hope you've enjoyed watching. If you like these kind of videos, hopefully there'll be plenty more of these types of adventures coming up in the next year. Please do subscribe and watch more. For those of you that have already subscribed and comment, thank you very much. Please keep them coming. All the best now, take care. That's it.